Do you want to hear the most chilling tale ever told? I'll tell you it. It happened to me today in beautiful Los Angeles, California. On whatever day of January it is, this happened to me. I am Vivian, honey Casaletto, and I am desperately seeking a good, the bad, and the ugly poster for my apartment. I think it would go very well with the sort of feng shui I've got cooking in there right now, and I love the movie. I'm not sure if I like it as much as a few dollars more. What? I do, because it's funny. I don't know. I love the Dollars trilogy because I'm 20 and I have to. But, so I'm looking, and I'm now in LA. And this would have you thinking, I can get this poster here. It's an iconic movie. This is where iconic movies are made. They didn't make it here. Sure, made it in Italy, but I'm sure it was big here. You know, I'm sure it went over well. It's based on the American West. This is the American West, so I'm sure I'll find one. And I have been, ever since I got here, trifling away for the good, the bad, the ugly poster, and unable to find it. And then I found this store called Hollywood Poster Shop, and it's in a back alley of Hollywood Boulevard. Now, I drive from my apartment, which is about 3 miles from Hollywood Boulevard, to here. Already harrowing, because there is no parking. Of course there isn't. So I go down into a parking ramp, and I say, okay, I accept my fate. I don't have to pay by the meter. I just go into the parking ramp. I'm down into the dark depths of the alley, of the beating heart of the parking garage. And finally, there was a sign that says, we do not accept Apple Pay. Oh, God, I am transported immediately back. Immediately, I'm transported back to before I left the house. And I locked eyes with my bright green Huntington debit card that I opted not to bring because I thought for a moment LA was a modern city where you tap on everything. But look around. This is clearly a city of the classics. I mean, they'd probably prefer cash. A bellman with a cravat on, sort of a thing they've got going here. And I thought this was an Apple Pay city. I am brainwashed by Chicago, Illinois, with her silvery, sleety snow coating her every inch. But I'm here in Ponciana Paradise, Los Angeles, California. But I cannot turn back because there are cars behind me and it's a one-way. Unless I want something bad to happen. So I say, okay, I guess I just have to go in and figure it out. So I go in. And now my focus is kind of shifted because I am unsure of how I will get out of a parking lot. So I go to the poster store. He doesn't accept Apple Pay. And the posters are beautiful, but they're like real posters. They're not like printed copies of posters. These are like real movie posters, like high quality. So I'm like, oh my God, like these are not like $5.99, like Love Trends posters. Like, these are like professionally great movie posters, and I will definitely come back here when I am in the market for that and I have a card or money or something. So I'm like, okay, I gotta forget it, because if I find it here and it's perfect, it's inaccessible to me. So I leave, but I keep it in mind. And I traipse around a little bit, because now I need an ATM that has tap. The problem isn't that I need cash. The problem is that I need any access. Oops, sorry, y'all. Any access to my money. That I do not have access to my money. I do not have any access to my money. Except on my phone, which is like, doesn't count. Damn. It sucks when they're picky with your dough. It sucks, but it's true. And so I'm kind of going from souvenir store to souvenir store, from party store to party store. They all have ATMs, but you need your card. There's a Capital One cafe, but you need your card to get in there. I just don't have the gumption or the chutzpah to go up to them and be like, let me in, I need money. Because if you do that in a bank, that you just don't take kindly to it. I don't think they would take kindly to it. Like Capital One cafe, that seems like it's worse than a bank. So I traipse around the city. I look for contactless ATMs. Oh God, I'm spiraling. And then I go to Walgreens or CVS. I get a gift card for $25 after looking up, do gift cards work in parking lots? And then it says, yes. Not AI says this, Reddit does. Both of them did. But Reddit says, I'm like, okay, if Reddit says it, it's a fact. It's literally a fact of life. So I get this gift card, and I take it back to the parking lot, and I go through because there's some sort of persona convention going on around here. Like, what the hell? What? Persona Live? That was a video game. I support it. Damn right I support it. And I go and I try to pay with my gift card. It does not let me at the self-serve. I'm like, okay, this is the self-serve. Sure, with a human intervention, it'll work. So I drive many rings, spiral layers, kind of like 7 layers of Inferno. I drive through that. And then I go to the parking attendant who looks like a vibe. I'm talking like orange hair, nails, we key a little bit. But then he's like, your card doesn't work. You need like a chip. I'm like, oh my God. Let me like pretend to look at my wallet and then be like, babe, I have my card. Oh my God. And he's like, oh my God, don't worry. Back up and like go find cash. And I'm like, I really thought this was going to be like some like trans-masculine sort of like bonding here. And we were both going to kind of, work an easy grift, and you'd be like, hey, man, I see you. Go on through, pal. But again, reaping, you can't get by on life like that. So I'm like, okay, man, I'm really done. I'm like, I've got to get cash. This car just almost hit me. It's a vibe. Okay. And I'm like, okay, well, there's definitely not a Huntington Bank on Hollywood Boulevard or anywhere near here. But I remember something. My grandma's card is also my phone because I go grocery shopping for her. So I go to her bank, which is near here, and I get in and I tap her card. Hers doesn't work, but it says if you bring another bank, you can still use this. And I tap my Apple Pay on there, and it releases to me $35. $35. After I walked a mile-ish round trip to Santa Monica Boulevard, back up again. It was beautiful. The sun was setting. The orange was kissing the sky. It was beautiful. It reminded me of home. There's a slight chill in the air. It's warmer now because I'm all up. I'm all up now. But I'm walking back to the car park, and their daily maximum is $25. That's why I got $35, just in case I get charged like a chud fee or something. But I did it. I even weaseled my way in behind a guy going into the Chase. He scanned his card. I don't have a physical card. I mean, I don't. And I go, okay. Tap money. And I've got it stuffed greedily into my bra. That is too small for me. It makes t-shirts look great. And now I'm walking back, and I'm gonna pay and get my card out of here, my car straight out of here, and go to WeHo and get a plant from Trader Joe's. It's on sale for $12, and that's 2 feet tall. One hell of a deal, boy. One hell of a deal. But aren't we as humans so resilient? I walked into something that, seemed like the end. And now I just might be able to get out of it.